Okay, that's good. Let me put the music on. And embiggen that. That seems fine. What's making that loud noise there? Ah! Is that... Maybe the music's a little loud? It looks like it's fine. We're gonna try sending this and just kind of see how it goes. What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Impossible Game Challenges Daily. We're doing this stupid shit. Okay, so last time we did some things I don't remember. Okay, so knock this. I want that to be a slab, like that, because then I can put a slab here. There we go. Do I consistently pick this up? Looks like it. Or at least, like, if it doesn't fall on the floor, you know? Although I guess there's no reason to waste a slab on that. It should be a full block. How did I organize all this crap? Food, random shit, leather. There's blocks. I guess it can't be a sand on top because it would fall. Do that though. Can I get this back? Yes. Okay, fill that back in. Oh, I can't get that one. Okay, maybe it does need to be a sign then. And I just need to, you know, not walk into the lava. We can work with that. And actually, if I look this way, that's pretty convenient. Yeah, that all works. I'm not really sure what the goal is at the moment. Other than get a bunch of cobbled stones, which I feel like is pretty good one. I did get some redstone. Did I get iron? If I did, I could theoretically make a... I got iron tools. I could theoretically make a piston mess thing. I don't see any. The benefit of which would be that it would push the block away from the lava, and so it doesn't get destroyed in the lava. Okay, 52, is that coal? Charcoal. That's pretty good. Alright, let's make some more tools. Oh, I'm gonna get my head crushed. Yeah, we don't want that. So I'm trying to think about what needs doing, other than collecting cobbled stones. Torches is a priority. I know where there's some coal. I'm thinking maybe we connect the railway back up to intersection 1. That could be handy. Let's make another pickaxe, because then I have lots of sandstone, and I could access the previous areas that have coal and stuff. So that could be kind of handy. One more. A farm, also not the worst idea. So I feel like the music's a little bit loud. Okay, this is a mess. Let's see. Flint and steel would be good. That song ended abruptly. Oh yeah, my sand roof. I forgot about this. That sucks. Nice. I should like to fill this back over with more dirt. So the iron would be keep going. Iron for the flint and steel. Because if I had that, I could burn down these trees. since they're irritating me that I can't get all the wood blocks off of them. Kinda stupid, but you know, we take those. Let's see, knock these out. I think it'd be kind of cool to have the railway connect in the water there. Since up here is kind of a mess. So I think there's water behind this? Yeah. So fill that back in. We could have a little dock here. Well, it'd be way cooler if there's like an underwater tunnel. Is that a good idea? You know, not really. It goes there. Fill that in. Actually, knock these out. And we'll take out all this. The inconsistency is going to bug me, so we'll just fix that now. Oop, out of shovel. Maybe I should have made extra shovel. Oh well. I'm gonna take this out. Ooh, okay, that's we've hit the explosion zone. I think blast radius is the normal word for that. Give me that dirt. There we go. That one too. There we go. And just fill this back in with some sandstone. That's not where I want to put that. There we go. And same over here. Let's see. Actually, no, that could stay. Because this part gets walled over. There we go. And there. Looks good. I guess I need to do the ceiling. Not gonna have enough sandstone though. We can do this part. Give me that. I'm gonna go and take out all this. There's lava there. Oh, that's from my. That makes sense. Okay, we'll leave that one. That's the lava input. Okay, that there. Okay. So let's actually grab one of these. I think it's more important to put it here. There we go. And let's see, dirt is going to go there. Do I have one for logs yet? I do, it's here. Fantastic. There we go. Okay. I'm thinking this way. It's going to be where the next little tunnel is going to go. That looks mysterious. Shouldn't I have more? Oh yeah, I don't have more sandstone because it was the furnace. There we go. swap that in there. I want it to go down. That's a ladder. So we should have sandstone here and here. I guess that clay is just gone. Alright. Maybe one more. I want this to kind of go under the water because I think it'd look really cool. Practicality be damned. Is that enough? One more. There. So I've got this mysterious tunnel. Come down here. There's water, as predicted. And we do go under it, which is as predicted. I lost the clay, though. Okay, now I need glass. I have some sand. Here. Decent amount of sand. So go ahead, cook that. Get rid of these. I'll put the dirt away. I can go collect more trees and things. It's nighttime, we'll sleep. How many of these can I reach? Also, let me check that my dudes are on. Yep, difficulty normal, we're good. I hadn't seen anyone, I was worried I was cheating. Oop. The question really gets down to, how many blocks is it worth knocking out of the tree when I have to like keep placing, because I have to build the staircase there myself. I'm gonna put one here, and then like make this really weird staircase up and over the roots there. In thinking about it, maybe I should have laddered up a tree trunk and then started from the top and worked my way down. I wonder if that worked better. Can I reach this? No. Well, that's good enough. I think there was also stuff in this tower still that I need to grab. Let's get that. Oh, right, this keeps going. These are all useless. If I take the platform, I can take my ladders back. A very rational thing to say. I can use the moss stone, as building blocks, but, better than nothing. Okay, that one's... I can't take those. I think there was more stuff over in the other one as well. I'll take these. Yeah, I'm never going to use any of that. throw this here. These can just go in items for now. Boats. Let's make unstackable. Let's go ahead and give unstackable stuff its own chest. They can go in here. I can't imagine using too many boats because of how dangerous they are. Given that if I fall off the boat, I die. Signs are unstackable, crap. Cobwebs I will never use for anything, but we will keep them because why not? Some stacks of feathers I don't need or want. Give me the dirt and then swap that all around. Logs in this one, then throw these in. There we go. I'm thinking I can use the moss stone for the railway hookup. So I wanted to just kind of fill this in, so I don't walk out the front door and fall in a lava pit. It does make the zone down below pretty dark, but I have no intentions of ever going there, so it doesn't really matter. There, good as new. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Can I reach that log? Not easily. How about now? Okay, but there's another one on top, so whatever. I would like to take these, actually. Let's see, more cobwebs and feathers I don't want. We can take this. I am going to take the floor, because I can get my ladders back. I'm probably not going to bother demolishing the whole tower, because there's 0 point to doing that. But I could. Now I'm thinking that there was more stuff over at the other guy as well. Over here. I'll take this. Yeah, because there was these chests. I mean, there's crafting tables. I'll take those. I destroyed this ladder already. I think there was nothing up here. Yep, okay, nothing up here. This is completely stupid. I'm gonna take the wood. Genuinely no reason to do this when there's 100,000 trees around, but... Oh, these take forever. And these. And door. Take the door. I don't think the bookshelves even drop anything. Okay, more saddles. We need those. Wow. I can take those. These stacks. We can take them. Alright, looks good. This mess again. I'm gonna go ahead and fix the bridge. There we go. Could have been worth putting some dirt on the other side there so the bridge isn't quite so dangerous, but we'll get there. Right, so. Unstackable crap gets a new chest added here. I'll just put chests in there. Saddles come all the way down. There, that's reasonable. Okay. That can go in blocks, actually. That's fine. Ooh. Moss stone goes in here. Sandstone goes in there. We have 1. Logs, I'll take 2 so I can make more shovels. And then the crafting tables are going to go there and there to fit... Actually, no, then you go over 1. I mean, here as well would fit the pattern, but fits the pattern better over there. Oh, I already had one, so, just do that. Okay. Door is unstackable crap. I've already put doors somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Alright, doors can go in here. 2 stone to make shovels. Yeah, I feel like this song's very loud. I'm gonna turn it down very slightly once I finish this, because I have to restart the game every time I go mess with the audio settings. Compasses, there we go. Okay, just a second. I turned it down by 3. We'll see if that does anything at all. Okay, so... Oh! Put that there. Now we're talking. Let me get more dirt. Looks like it's trying to get late. I want to fill this in so that the bridge isn't instantly dangerous. I guess I could recover that 1 sandstone slab too. It is getting dark. I should probably not be doing this at dark, given the inherent danger of such a thing. Let me go grab more dirt, I'll sleep, and then finish filling that in. There we go. You know, I guess in a bafflingly specific emergency situation, I could use beds as a jump replacement by, you know, placing the bed, sleeping in it, waking up, you know, and I can place it like a level or 2 higher than I'm currently standing. So when I wake up, I'd be up a layer, and then wait 10 minutes for the next day. I can't imagine what scenario I have beds but not wood, because you make beds with 3 wood. If I have the 3 wood, then I might as well just make some slabs and not have to wait for 10 minutes every time I go up a ledge. But I guess technically it's tech I could use. Ooh, here's some cobblestone. This is I was talking about, the stairs drop cobblestone instead of dropping cobblestone stairs. So here you can get 4 cobblestones for free. Out of pickaxe. I'm mostly taking this out because I want the slabs, the decorative ones. I don't think this is trapped. I shouldn't be standing on the sand while I dig the tree though, but we got away with it. And these two are not connected by leaves or anything else, so this actually should... all the leaves should go away. Give me those. There we go. I can fix this as well. And give me this back. So I put that in. Let me do that. There. Okay, that's marginally better. What else we got? Lots of beds. I will take those. I do not need them. Some music discs. Music discs should also be an unstackable crap now that I think about it. All the beds will be handy because there's a number of places I might want to put waypoints, so that's gonna be pretty handy, I bet. Let's see, boats are gonna go here. Beds don't stack, so they can go there. It might encroach on the boat line. Yeah, by one, that's okay. There we go. That's the items. These are unstackable. You can fit them in with the saddles. Doors. Log, sapling. Moss stone. Non-moss stone. Okay, great. My glass is done, that's good. Let's put on some charcoal, or some log. To turn into charcoal. There is a lot of coal available on the map, but not in the area I'm in currently. I didn't know these would drop seeds. So I guess making a wheat farm is going to be on the table. I think those things drop sticks now, but I guess this version's old enough that they do something different. What's left in here? Nothing good, but I'm taking it anyway. Was there anything over at that, or did I blow it all up? Or around here? This is the house I was going to use until it blew up. So you know, rip. We'll just leave that alone. That one's got a tree in it. Oop, I've fallen in a hole. That's okay. Well, if we're down there anyway, I might as well take out the tree. Let's see, and then around. There we go. Let's just go back up the front, I guess. Oop. Anything in this one? Nope. Lots of sugarcane over there. I'll take these. That's probably not important. Fix that. I think I blew up everything in here. Or it was useless. I mean, I guess there is some coal over there, but I don't think that's worth it. Can get a few more trees though. This one's easy. I feel like that's really the important thing to be doing right now is just wood, since wood is tools and charcoal and sticks and torches and everything. Yeah, connecting to the previous area is probably something to do. Connecting to the next area is something I want to do. Wheat farm, so I can actually restore health reliably. That can be part of my ocean base. I was thinking, why did I make so many shovels? And I remembered that I'm digging through a bunch of clay, so that kind of tracks. And this one, I'm not really bothering with sapling collection because, I mean, you see how many trees there are, so it doesn't really matter if I get the saplings back. Other maps are much more resource heavy than this. And this one is resource heavy at the start, but luckily, if you know to just go to this area, then you're pretty much set. If I had tried to do either of the other two intersection 1 areas though before this one, we'd be in trouble. Which I kind of don't think is great design, you know? Is like, there's one right way to go and 2 wrong ways to go. But I guess it is the kind of thing of you know, for one thing, playing the map multiple times, you know, you do learn how to play it. And for 2 thing, I think the intended playstyle might be more of a take a peek into each of them, see which one, you know, you feel like going for. Are these both tall trees? Because I could ladder up the one to get the other. Like that. Looks like it's getting nighttime also. Should probably head back. Go through here. I said I wasn't really trying to collect saplings, but we can get some of them. Get that. I think there's probably a log still in that leaf blob there, is why it hasn't disintegrated yet. I think the only thing you can do with bricks is make brick blocks, so we can go ahead and... Actually, no, we can't do that because I can't shift click them all at once. There we go. Let me in. Now we can do this. There we go, now we're talking. So we get this stuff put away. Not of axe. Need more axe. Signs don't stack. Fishing rods are tools technically, so they can go in here. I'm never gonna fish though. Doors. I did that whole adventure just carrying around my glass with me. That's kind of stupid. There's all that. Could put that chest in. Seeds can go there. Let's make some torches. There we go. Maybe more axes. There we go. I still have a fishing rod also. Let's get rid of that. Get out of here. That can be for pickaxes. Okay, excellent. Ooh, and then I need some kind of block I can break easily. We'll get dirt. There's also a chest in here for some reason. And it makes way more sense to go ahead and just install that. So. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess I should breathe. Okay, that's all the water cleared out of here. Get torch up. No, I'm gonna put them on the floor, but no need for that while I'm still working on it. So let's see, how big is the farm design? There's the wall, and then we go over one. Let's go a little further. I'm fighting with the current. Got it. And then I'll put block there and there so I don't fall off. I wonder if this would be easier if I made it out of dirt first and then replaced it with glass. I'm not sure. Oop, careful of the current though. So I'm not getting affected by the current here, which is handy, but now I need to breathe. There we go. This is probably, you know, middle enough. So we'll go ahead and do that. I should probably breathe again. Don't want to die doing this because then I'd lose my glass. Let's eat something. There we go. One more bread. I should be able to build bread myself soon enough, so I won't need to save that. Alright, let's finish the rest of the little tube. Yeah, there we go. And then that lets me have more area where I can breathe in, which is always handy. So the plan here is then these here, those there, finish that. Fill these in, and then I can, there we go. Oh, you can't place torches on blocks on glass anyway. Alright, fair enough. I'll use glowstone or pumpkins. So my intention is now to build a classic farm just underwater. So this way I don't have to hydrate the blocks because they're already underwater. That's the sneaky scheme here. There we go. So how would this look? Hey, welcome, how's it going? I'm making an underwater glass tube. This is definitely important for reasons. How are you doing? Oh, I already have a bunch of glass. Awesome. Who doesn't love tube? Good, good to hear it. Pretty good. I think you've missed genuinely nothing. I went back and collected all the like random shit that was just kind of around that we didn't bother to collect last time. That's about it. Why is that not a source block? Anyway. There's like a current which makes my ability to hold shift to not fall off the block doesn't work because I don't go fast enough. So I would really prefer not to fall in the water because then I would die. This is Sonic Mania. Is it loud, too quiet, just right? There, we got it. That's why I'm fighting so much with placing the blocks. Okay, excellent. I can't use shift, and I really don't want to fall off. It's almost like the thing I'm doing is completely pointless and stupid. Get this one in. There we go. I can get a torch there. Alright, so what I've done here is there's a 1 block thick gap of water there before I start building the walls out. Oh, so I thought it would be really cool to make my wheat farm underwater. So here we are. I don't have a bucket yet, so I can't place the water myself. So the options were either you just use the farm location that was already there and just rebuild the one that exploded, or make my own one underwater, and I thought this would be way cooler, so we're doing this. Right? You get it. Alright, so then... Oop. The current grabbed me there. That was interesting. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Unlike in the current version of the game, you don't have to wait for your air to come back, it just all comes back at once. Which is pretty handy. I'm trying to think how big this should be. Since it's gonna be hydrated from outside, it doesn't need to be the usual size. But I kind of want it to be the usual size because that's what I'm used to, and change is scary. One there, one there, one there. Right? So it's like, I don't know, it's asking a lot, make it a different size. Do I have any glowstone? I have jack-o'-lanterns. Will those work? They have to go on something though. I mean, they would work for like the building. At least use them for that. For some reason, you can't just place jack-o'-lanterns in the air. They have to be on top of a block. I wonder if glass counts, actually. Okay, glass does not count, so we can't... Well, we could use these, just with, like, extra dirt. So it'd be like... Put dirt there, put that on top. It'd be like that. I mean, I can see now, so that's better than not being able to see. Here we go. And then the dirt for the farm is going to go like around the outside like that. Oh, but now I've blocked myself from the jack-o'-lantern. Also, the lighting engine really hates this. It's all flickery. Do a little bit of this action. So, I did say I wondered what was for dinner. Do you care to fill me in? I always close Discord and all the other crap I have open for doing this, because between playing the very old unoptimized version of the game and streaming it, my computer gets very unhappy with me doing all this. So I did not see your reply because I closed Discord. Thank you, I appreciate it. It looks like we're up to the edge of the world here, so I need to breathe. That's okay that I took damage. I can eat bread and then we're fine. Okay. So it looks like it's going to be 3 blocks. I guess I could always extend it long ways though if I need to. So dirt there. Oh, I need to breathe again. Now I need to come in from like the top and put the lid on, essentially. We'll do that later. There's nothing you can do at that point. Oh, speaking of impossible game, what did you think of the Sonic no jumping challenge? I thought that was pretty good. I think that it might be possible to actually get past that second small ledge. I was really trying to do that. But, no, I remember it. I was just, you know, what'd you think? You can't express it all in one comment, surely. There's so many things to think about my videos because they're just so good. I think you could potentially get past the second ledge if you were to, you know, get hit by the crab dude like I did, and then get up on the ledge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is where it turns. And then once you're on the ledge, you recollect one of the rings you dropped, and then bump into the crab dude itself. Okay, so this is Sonic 1, so we don't have a spin dash. That's part of why I did 1, is because he has the least moves. I think what you need to do is get hit by the crab's bullet like I did, and that knocks you up the one ledge. And then, you recollect one of your rings, and then hit the crab itself, and then the knockback from that kicks you up the next ledge. Now, after this, it would not be possible to get any further. Well, here's the thing. It sounds like it, but it seemed to me like where the rings were going was fairly consistent. I tried actually a bunch of times to get that specific knockback, and I was not able to ever recollect the ring on that ledge. I think even in the video you can see that one of the rings I spit out lands on the little ledge, but then it kind of bounces and goes to the next ledge, and I can't re-grab it. So I think it has something to do with the number of rings you have collected. Now obviously I can't not collect any of the rings because they're all in a line and I can't jump over them. But what I could do is like collect a single ring and then back up and run into that fish enemy and lose the ring, and then go collect it. So I could play with the variables that way, right? And oh, here's the drowning theme. This is astonishingly appropriate for what we're doing. Anyway, so if you could get it so that you recollect the ring on that ledge, and then the crab bounces you up to the next one, I do think you could make it a single ledge further, but then there's another even taller ledge that I'm pretty sure is just impossible. So I did try like quite a bit to make it up the second ledge, but I was not able to. Because the thing is, when I say that my challenges are impossible, I really want them to genuinely be impossible. So I want to get as far as you can, you know? Like, I don't want to be wrong about the limit. But also, it doesn't matter even a little bit. So there's also that to consider. There's that aspect as well. Okay. The bigger I make this room, the harder it is to build it because I run out of breath by the time I start placing the blocks. There we go, that's that side done. There's those, and I'm going to start drowning. But I can eat this bread, and it's as if I hadn't drowned. Yeah, so I basically what I'm saying is I think that you could call me out for being wrong, and you could actually make it a single ledge further without jumping. If you care to investigate. All right. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then here's the gap, and then we need 3 more. This is going to take a minute, as you can tell. Let me out. So 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Alright, we're good. It's because of the current on the sort of entrance there is really killer, because it takes up so much of my time like getting into the room. Kind of why I need to go ahead and get the lid on, so I can start getting rid of some of this water. There we go. Oh, I need more glass anyway. So I have an idea for getting the lid on. And the idea is to climb my ladder and then just jump down from above. Let's see, so what I want to do is this. After that, then another layer above that as well. Unless that breaches. Hopefully that doesn't breach. If it does, oh well. So let's see, we want to put a dirt here. Oh yeah, I did this just exactly the right level. There we go. There we go, and then get in the tunnel. Nice. So I did this at exactly the right level to where it's not going to poke through the water, but it's exactly as high as it can be to not do that. I'm going to take a bunch of damage here. If I can get onto that one particular block, I could build the lid very easily because my head will be out of the water. Let's see if we can pull that off. Not seeing a great way to do it. Oop. Well, this is a problem. Let's bust back in here. I thought I could make that jump, but I didn't jump because I'm not allowed to. Let me up. Oh right, it's this. The game doesn't like when you are doing the things that I'm doing at the moment. There we go. Give me that back. And then glass. There we go, problem solved. Except that's not a source block anymore. That's fixable. Oh, that did not fix it. Okay, it's fixable a different way. Which is doing this. And it just looks like it's supposed to be like that. There we go. So what was it doing? Taking a lot of damage? I'm going to pull this over there as far as I can. There we go. Now I can come in from the above and do the thing. Also, more glass. There's sand. I'll take that. I've used all the glass. Okay, that's fine. Get in there. The reason I didn't do, so the next Mario game that I ought to do is Mario World. And I think Mario World's a really funny case because there's two different possible first levels. Neither one's possible without jumping because obviously they're not. But I have to do both to prove they're both not possible, and I think that's really funny. But that was more work that I felt like doing, so I didn't do that for this one. I just did Sonic because it was easier. Getting this lid on should make building this a lot easier, because I can start clearing out the water inside. I did run out of glass though. It's also night, so there's a plethora of reasons that this is not quite... This is going to be all we do today, by the way, is just build this thing. That's the whole stream. Yeah, being underwater, like, kind of sucks. Oh, out of shovel. That's why I've got all this dirt on me at the moment, is because I was going to use it to fill in the water. Because it's a block that digs fast. I need 4 more dirts. Where can I get those? Without having to jump. Oh, here's more sand as well. Do that. And we can do that. There. An excellent bridge. Oh, I fixed this bridge, by the way. I had the holes in it and now it doesn't. And I paved dirt over the big explosion hole, at least like the important bits. Obviously this is still here. So I wouldn't have to worry about falling into it. Yeah. And I looted all the like beds and signs and stuff from the various buildings. And I'm never going to use them for anything ever, but now I have them. Alright, sand goes in here, and I'll take the sand back. Do that. Exactly. Oh, and I need more dirt. Now we're talking. I'm gonna put the rest of the lid on, and then we'll keep figuring out from there. I'll probably knock this down at some point. Alright. There you go. This is much easier to do from above, where I can breathe while I'm doing it. Good stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 that way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Go through dirt fast doing it, or glass fast rather. I do need to be careful a little bit to run out of glass at the right place, essentially. If I get too far over and up the roots, I might not have a landing pad yet ready to catch me. It's probably not quite enough, huh? Yeah, I'm just short. On the plus side, those should be done cooking by now. Also, I can fill this with dirt. On the plus side, I can fill my room with dirt. That's always a classic plus side. I didn't see a censored message. I would have let it through. It didn't even tell me that you said something illegal. Well, you should know better than to say filth like that. I can't believe you would do this. There's still some water like hidden in there. Ooh, sorry. Where's the water coming from? Here? Clearly I missed a few spots, but we'll figure it out. I guess I'm digging dirt I don't need to dig. but whatever. There we go. There we go. Take those out. I like how the lighting, or like the water tiles above look really fucked up and evil. That's pretty cool. So the dirt, when there's a water block and you put a different block in the same space, it overrides the water. So there's nothing special about the dirt other than I can get rid of it very quickly. The main benefit is just that I can put something in the space where the water was, and now there's not water there. Is basically the idea. So it's just anything I have a lot of that is fast to mine. Let's get the rest of this roof on. Sand would also be a good choice if I had more sand, but I got a lot of dirt, so we just use that. And there's the roof done. So now I'm going to extend my dirt along this wall. I'm going to drown. There we go. You can do it with torches as well, but the water immediately breaks the torch. So like you can make a quick air pocket using a torch like this, but it's not great for clearing out whole rooms because the way the water flows back in just like puts the water back immediately. Okay, so I definitely missed a few spots there, but it's good enough to get started. Yep, there's a spot I missed. Fill that in. Use a torch there. Yeah, see, so the water sort of immediately knocks the torch back off, which can be kind of handy if you didn't want a torch to be there anyway. But if you did want the torch there, then it's just kind of annoying. Oh, there's the edge of the safe zone. I also can't see shit. Let's get some of these pumpkins back in. There. The pumpkins are handy because torches break in water, obviously, but jack-o'-lanterns do not. So they still make light, so I can still see what in the world I'm doing. Always handy. I like how you can see my really ugly house there as well. Nice. Glowstone does the same thing, but jack-o'-lanterns are funnier because they got the funny face on them. Oh, misplaced that glass. In this version, unfortunately, jack-o'-lanterns are not farmable. You can't grow more pumpkins, so they're a limited resource. Which kind of sucks. In the nowadays game, I always make a pumpkins farm so I can just have shitloads of jack-o'-lanterns to light stuff with. That needs to go one further. There we go. And that matches up with the wall. So that's good. Let me breathe. Okay. And we get a block here. Let's fill this in. Awesome. Okay, don't die. Nice. Now it's just the back wall. And so get that there. Ooh. I'll need to come in from the top one more time to get those. Go do that. Ooh, and more glass. Excellent. The building above me when I can't jump is incredibly annoying, as I'm sure you've noticed. So we go ahead and throw that down there. That's good. Knock these out. And I'll just pop back in here. Place that. Now we just need to finish the back wall, and then I can use dirt, clear all the water, and then the hour-long project that achieves nothing is nearly done. Misplaced that one. I'm gonna drown. Yeah, there we go. That's actually fine. I was inside, so not a big deal. It'd be bad to lose all this stuff out in the ocean, but it's all just right here, so it doesn't matter. Come here. Alright, let's see. Torches, jack-o'-lanterns, glass, pickaxe, axes. Do you play this enough to have like a dedicated way the items are supposed to go in the hotbar? Because I very obviously do. Oh, there's more torches over there. Give me those. Because I saw one of those posts going around about like, you know, what's the right order to put the tools in, and all of them were wrong. Yeah, everyone but me seems to put the sword here. I don't know. Yeah, torches at the end for sure. And I have the pickaxe here, and the sword's not till there. But everyone else seems to not do it that way. I figure that the pickaxe is the most important one, so it should be first. Yeah, the shovel's not really worth having unless you're doing something like placing a shit ton of dirt and then excavating all of it. It's not a very... I feel like the shovel is not meta, you know? Could use a buff. Fair enough, fair enough. Like I said, based on the sample size I saw, everyone agrees with you and not with me. Let me in. True, true. So really, it's just clearly something I'm doing wrong. That's part of the challenge as well, right? Is the no jumping, but more importantly, having the hotbar the wrong way. Give me this. So I made this room 3 blocks tall instead of 2 blocks tall because in Black Desert we had the issue where crops didn't grow unless they had the extra headroom. I don't know if that applies with glass blocks or not, because glass blocks have some interesting properties where they don't count as full blocks. Like mobs can't spawn on them, even though they are, like, you know, definitely the size of a full block. They don't count as full blocks. So it could be that whatever weird plants don't grow thing doesn't happen with glass, but it's also where you can't put torches on them. See, it just goes on the dirt. Okay, let's see. So, 1, 3, 5, 9, 7. What? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. There we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so it is a square. We've made a square. You'd love to see it. So does that do I have room to do one of these on the inside of the square? Yes. There we go. Now we're cooking. I'm put one in the middle. Actually, will these get hydrated? I think they do. One in the middle would not get hydrated. I like this. This looks really cool. Okay. Now for lighting. Farm blocks are also not full blocks, so I can't put torches on them. And I can't put torches on grass. Which is, glass. Or grass. So... is something dinging? I guess it was the Sonic music. Okay, Ho. Now we're talking. And a bunch of gravel. Give me that. There we go. If I really care, I could go try to get rid of all the gravel, but I'm definitely not going to do that. Is that one bright enough? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. We'll see if the corner ones have any issues. Right, it's structural gravel. Or like the gravel on the bottom of the aquarium. You know, the fish the fish play in, or whatever. Yeah, I should have done this one over, but too late now. You're so right. Because if I had done that one over, I could then have the pumpkins in the corners. It's probably fine. I wanted this to look good. I also like having all the pumpkins face the same way. I guess I could have had these four, like, all facing different directions. But I didn't do that. So, there we go. Oh yeah, I bet this does. Because you get all the pumpkins glaring at you. Alright. So I'm not convinced that these inner ones are going to get hydrated. I can't remember if the hydration range has always been 4, or if it got updated to 4 at some point. But I do have something I could do about that if it is an issue. So, oh, look, it does work. Okay, great. Let's go get some seeds. Put away. Gravel. You would think so, right? Yeah, the I always thought the hydration range was 3, but it looks like it's 4. Because there's the water, and then 1, 2... I guess it is 3, actually. I just can't count. Okay, great. So plant the seeds, and then, okay, underwater farm is done. I made space on this side to go ahead and put another one in if I wanted to, but I think we're not going to do that because that took forever. So let's just fill that in. Now, I did want to have a little platform out here that would connect to a ladder. Let me in. Come on. So true. What I'm trying to do here is extend this a little bit further so that it looks, you know, aesthetically pleasing in so much as this is going to. There we go, there we go, there we go. And it looks like one more. Because this is going to be for a, like, a minecart rail station kind of thing. So, I don't want that to be over the farm, because that would defeat the point of the farm having, like, a sky view, right? So we'll do this. And you can breathe. Should have brought more dirt. That's okay, we can use pumpkins. Oops. Ah. Can't see anything. Can I see it from out here? Why is there water? Oh yeah, because I've been... That makes sense. That's a good enough place for the ladder. Let me go get... What do you think that the platform should be made out of? Moss stone or bricks? I'll let you decide. Are you team moss stone or team bricks? Alright, good choice. Oop, let's actually get the moss stone on the hotbar. There. Now fight my way through all this crap. That should not have water. That should not have water. Oh, that does because there's no roof. That makes sense. No, there is. Oh, but this one doesn't have a roof, right? So we do this. And then that. That should help, potentially. Oh, I have boxed myself in with dirt. An interesting play. There we go. So we throw a dirt there. Can't quite hit it. Yeah, we got to go up and over the roofs. There we go. Dirt's been placed. And then moss stone, and then get rid of the dirt. You can't put ladders on glass, hence the moss stone. And there we go. Now that the ladders are blocking the water, the path is clear. I don't know. You just can't do it. I've got a good idea though. It's part of the how glass is like not a full block, even though it is the same reason you can't put torches on it and all this stuff is you can't put ladders on it. I think at some point that does change, but we're stuck in the absolutely ancient version of the game, so you know, it sucks. How tall should this be? That's good. I want it to be the same height as that, actually, so maybe a little more. Yeah, it's a good feature. Do you think I'm the same height as that bridge over there? I'm kind of thinking I'm a little low still. Maybe like one more? What do you think? Yeah, me neither. Well, I don't know the coordinates of the bridge is the thing. It is a good idea, but I don't know what I would be comparing to. I'm knocking out this ladder because I'm going to put a little friend in there instead. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. Okay, so that is... I have built that, which is good, presumably. I'll make a little platform here. This can have like a chest on it and stuff. I fell down that. That's a rookie mistake. I need more glass though. I want to make the whole tube. And if I do this, this will spider-proof the platform. Because they won't be able to climb up and under the little ledge. So that's the plan. I like how really shit my house looks. That's awesome. Ooh. I could add another friend right here. I don't know, something about the exposed sandstone is just kind of... Yeah, I like all the glass. The glass is doing it for me for sure. It's the rest of the build that's a bit dodgy. We can put the dirt away. Actually, let's not put the dirt away. Let's cover up the hole. I can collect more moss stone by taking this thing apart. Good call, by the way, not using the bricks because they take forever to dig. Ooh, there's more slabs over there. I'm gonna go get those. Your slabs. Hand them over. There we go. Yep, very good call. That platform looks to be the same height as this bit of the ground, so that's interesting. We'll see if that means I got the height right. Not sure what I'm going to do with this area, but I know I don't want a random blown up building in it. Alright. Can I grab this? I think I did get it, actually. That's pretty cool. So by putting the dirt back over this area, it is going to make the mystery hole... It could make it very dark. I think the lava is going to pretty much keep it lit anyway, though, so I don't think it matters. And even if it does get very dark, I'm never going to go down in the mystery hole anyway, so I don't really care. Oh, I was going to get more glass, wasn't I? I totally forgot I was doing that. Yeah, but here's the railway. So you remember doing this from Sunburn Islands. What was the so that's 14, 13, 12, 11, 11, I think it was every 6? 13, 12, 11, 11, 12, 13. Was it every 5? What did I decide was the right move? We'll do every 5. 4, 5. So here's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1. Yeah, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So I genuinely don't recall what I used. I remembered I did some like numbers and was like, yeah, that sounds good. But I also, it's the kind of thing that really does not matter. So I'm not too fussed about it. I say fussing immensely about it. I want to get more sand. We don't need much more, just a little bit. We do need much more moss stone, so I think I'll take down that tower. Luckily, I've already put slabs to get up and down from there, so we can get that sand. Get this sand. Move this where it's more useful. I think I dropped one. Yeah, I'll go get that. Gimme... Okay, there we go. That is not useful to have 2 of those right next to each other like that. There we go. No reason to waste the resources. So I was thinking earlier, I don't think you were here yet, I could, in a absolute emergency, use beds as a way to sort of go, as a makeshift jump by... placing the bed on a ledge higher than where I am, and then sleeping in the bed, so that when I wake up, I would be on the higher ledge, and then, wait the 10 minutes for it to be the next day, and then sleep again, and be on another higher ledge. So that would be, like, the worst way that technically would work of not jumping. Yeah, that's exactly, you see exactly where I'm going with this. The thing with that, though, is I cannot imagine a situation where I would need to do that. Because if I can make beds take wood, I could just make slabs with the wood and not have stairs that take, 10 minutes to climb. But you never know. Get some of this sand on to cook. I definitely don't need this much glass, but there we go. While that cooks, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back. I don't think that I sent out a link to this one because I wasn't sure if it was actually going to be real or not. But the most recent BattleBots thing I was at, I think they did have a live stream, but it was like not very good. I didn't tell you about one like a couple. You remember a couple weeks ago I canceled this because I had BattleBots, and then the week after that, I just forgot that I was supposed to do it. Did I ever tell you about that BattleBots? Okay, yeah, so that's on me. We've been to this one before. Last year, it ran... So they have... Most of the ones we're at have a single box that the robots fight in. And everyone, like, takes turns, right? So they do... Like, if there are ant weights, beetle weights, and plastic ants, it would be... Well, we do all of the plastic ants in round 1. And then we do all the ants in round 1. And we do all the beetles in round 1. And then we do all the ants, plastic ants, that kind of thing. Like, we all take turns, right? But this one had 3 separate boxes for everyone to fight in. So last year, when they did it this way, it ran like unbelievably fast compared to what we're used to. Because you didn't have to wait on the other 2 weight classes to go. It's just like, okay, Beetles round 1 is done, let's start Beetles round 2. So like repairs and stuff, you had to do really quickly. So I was fully prepared for that. I only signed up one thing because that's all I figured I'd be able to like keep track of for the day. And they still had the 3 boxes this year, but they ran like unbelievably slow, and I don't even know how it was possible that they went that slowly. But I waited longer between fights there than I do with the one where there's just the 1 box that we all share. Yeah, like most of the day there was no one fighting in any box. It's like, what's the point then? Yeah, I don't know how they messed up that badly, but it was incredibly slow. So that was a little bit frustrating, especially when I was expecting it to be a little too fast, if anything, right? As far as how the fights actually went, though, it's pretty good. I brought that the same wedge guy I had at the previous one. I wasn't supposed to. My buddy was supposed to bring his robot instead, but he couldn't get it ready in time. It's like, hey, what the hell? Mine still runs. So I brought that. And in round 1, I fought this guy who's like a big metal ring. And he's got his drive wheels on the inside of the ring. And he's got like, I don't know, some kind of computer late tracking witchcraft in it. So the wheels constantly spin the robot in circles. And that's the weapon, is that like it's got a big tooth on one side of the ring. Like that's the weapon, is the whole robot. But it's driven by the wheels driving it in circles. But also they can somehow make it go in directions. And I don't know how that works. But it's like it's constantly spinning itself in circles. But I guess like also like very slightly depowers one motor and power. I don't know how it works. That genre of robot, where it uses its drive to spin it as the weapon, but it also can drive around, is called a melty brain, because trying to figure out how it works makes your brain melt. And they're really cool. But unfortunately for them, my guy who's just a brick and just runs into the other dude is like the perfect matchup for that. So I just sort of kept facing him the whole time and kept running into him, and I got the win on the decision. Yeah, no, it's baffling how these work. I have no idea. Which, they had a really bad lineup because their robot is incredibly good and hits super hard because the whole robot is the weapon, right? So it's got a ton of mass behind its hits. But they got me, and then they got another guy with a really big wedge. And so they just got 2 that they just really like couldn't fight at all. Which kind of sucks for them because there were a bunch there they absolutely could have fought. But hey, so be it. So that was round 1. That was great, because so far I've only actually gotten to use the wedge on 1 horizontal spinner. And I did win the fight, but I feel like that was the best config I had, was just the pure wedge, and I barely ever got to use it. So that was good getting to use it again. And then the second one I had was against a drum spinner. And I actually fought the same drum spinner last year with a different robot. And I did win that time. So, but the thing is that my wedge does not match up well against anything but like a vertical spinning weapon. But I did have a new part made in the 2 weeks between events. That's like, I want to call it a little tongue thing. It's made out of this 3D printed material that's really like flexible. And it kind of is meant, it's like a fork, right? It's kind of meant to ride on the ground and slip under the other guy. And so I tried that out, and it actually worked super well. Like it could, I was worried it would not be able to hold up the hits because it's just like some 3D printed crap, but it held up just fine. And was doing a great job, you know, riding on the floor, sliding under the other guy, all this. So that was awesome. So I won that one as well. Yeah, and then round 3, I got another, instead of a drum spinner this time, it was a sort of 4-wheel drum thing. Yeah. It's one of these designs we see a lot that are like super good. Like it's a really good design. And so I used the tongue thing again. And I feel like it was really close. They did give it to him. I think that was the right move to give it to him. I think he did win that. But I feel like it was really close, which is great because, you know, when I'm coming in and I don't even have a weapon on mine, and I can make them think about, I wonder which one won. I always think that's a good thing, because I made it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think maybe if I had driven a little bit better, I could have won that one. But also, that fight was for who gets to be in the final. So if I had won that, I would have been guaranteed to come at least 3rd place. Which would have been awesome, but also would have meant we'd had to stay like 2 hours longer because they were taking so long to do everything. So it's kind of not the worst thing in the world that we lost there. There's also, anyway, so then my 4th fight, it was a rematch against the guys with the overhead saw, which is the 3rd fight I had in the previous one, where I labeled it as a grudge match, where I used the big stupid thing on them. You remember that? I think I showed you that. What the hell song is this? Anyway, I used the same big stupid thing this time, but they used a different saw and just absolutely just like fucking obliterated my robot. It was actually really cool. So I don't know if they were sandbagging the first time or they bought the new saw just for me. But again, because we lost, then we got to leave. We didn't have to stay another 2 hours. But yeah, so one of the main problems I thought that they had was, as far as why they ran so slowly, was that like most of the ones we're at will have like these 2 are in the box, these 2 are up next, and then these 2 are after that. And a lot of the time they'll even have more than that, where they got a list of the next like 8 fights that are going to happen, so you can really be prepared and know when you're up. And this one they were just announcing like, okay, now we need so and so, and then they would fight, and it's like, okay, well, now we need so and so, and it's like you guys need to give more advanced warning here so that we can prepare more. So I think that didn't help at all with the slowness of it. But I'm also wondering if they took into account a lot of the suggestions from last time, people saying it was too fast, and we're like intentionally trying to slow down a little bit and just like way overshot, you know? It's hard to say. I wanted to go get that grass, but it's too far away. But it's not too far away, but I have to jump or place blocks. If you remind me, I can send you the playlist later if you want to see. I'll say it's nothing too crazy, but we did do pretty well. But though I consider anytime I like win a match to be doing pretty well. So I have relatively low standards of what I consider doing well. Like I thought we did well at the previous one where I didn't win anything. So I guess I should show you this. I saw this earlier. And it's not all the sugarcane. There's like a big scary fortress over there. You see that? That's probably not important. I guess there was a storm? I didn't see it. That or the Sonic Mania soundtrack has lightning sound effects in it for no reason. I should probably get going. It's getting dark. Oh, I want this. Gimme. Oh, it's because it's a scary fortress. I think the reason it's dark is because it's kind of in like a hole in the wall, so it's kind of like recessed. So it's getting shaded from above by the like pocket that it's in. That's my guess. Sorry. Let me sleep. Yeah, so I didn't send out messages or anything about that previous one, the previous BattleBots, because I wasn't even sure if there was gonna be a live stream. I think they ended up doing one, but I'm not convinced that it was like very good. And this is like having a good angle on the action or whatever. We'll see if this corner is too dark. I don't think it is. I think it's probably fine. So I could knock out this glass and have like a water feature in the middle of the room. What do you think? Should I do that or should I not do that? All right, we're doing it. Let me just put away some junk first. And make a new pickaxe. Because this one's taken some damage. I really like this song. Oh, you know that 100 line game thing that you were posting about the other day? The 101 Arabian Nights? You know what I'm talking about. I still have not made the rest of these. Yeah, my brother's been playing that also. He's been really enjoying it. So that was pretty cool to see you post about it. And I was like, hey, is this the game that you've been talking about? He's like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that makes the both of you. Just out of curiosity, because he's been telling me about how many. Basically, he told me that he was at hour number whatever, and the things he was finding said that they beat the game in less hours than that, and we were trying to sort of figure out what that was about. How? I don't quite know how progression is measured in it. Is it number of endings? Is it like how many endings you've seen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. Because if that's the case, how many endings have you seen? Also, I don't know anything about this game. I just know that he likes it. You know what I mean? Looks like we need a hook right here. That was a little early, but we'll live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I am under the impression that there are 100 endings. It also the combat in it, like the actual like gameplay parts, I've seen a little bit of, and those actually look really cool. That looks like not dissimilar from one of the games I've gotten you to play. I think probably a little bit more involved than the one I got you, but you know, so be it. So go ahead and put this over here. Into the Breach. It's got that same, like, grid turn-based kind of thing. It's a very surface level comparison, because it basically does just amount to, like, there is a grid and you take turns. You know? I saw you said something about how, like, you don't ever miss attacks. Is that right? Like, if I tell my guy hit that other guy, he always hits that guy? Oh yeah, no worries. I would really like to see you do like a first impressions on it, but I don't honestly think that you'll like it that much. Does that make sense? Like, I'd like to see what you think of, like I'd like to see you do like a you know, let's play Into the Breach. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't actually know that you'll enjoy it. I don't know if it'll be a mainstay, you know? Anyway, but the no miss chance is also in Into the Breach. It's like, if I tell my giant robot guy, punch that dude, my robot guy always punches that dude, right? He doesn't have a chance to just miss the punch. And I think that is fantastic. I don't know if the 100-day game, does it have a lot of where like you can like move the enemies around on the board to like put them in more tactical positions? Because Into the Breach is all about like moving the enemies around into like and stuff like that, you know, where it's like, you know, I have this die here and this die there, but if I push this die over... Oh yeah, I didn't get the impression it was like you shove the other dudes around and stuff like that. It seemed like it was more just position your own guys. But yeah, I am curious what you make of it, but again, I'm not that convinced you're gonna like it that much. I just really like it, is the thing. We were one off on the bridge here, by the way. Oh, right, I can't jump. Let's there we go. And this should be a booster rail to get us up and over the roots there. Okay. Do I have... I do. I have a lot of minecart rails, I believe. Let's go get them, and then I can build the minecart railway over this mess. And then... wabamo. Oh yeah, that is crazy. That's what he was telling me, was that like all the endings are like there's not one. Yeah, there's not one that's like, okay, this is clearly the one that they put all the effort in, and then there's some other shit you can do, but like, you know, who cares? You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, where it's like I mean, you know, you can do this, but like, why would you? We've played a couple of those on your stream. Not many, but just a couple of where the one ending is like clearly not, you're not meant to really invest in it, you know? It's like clearly you're supposed to go for this one. I was getting minecart rails. I only have 10 powered rails. That could be an issue, but I think we'll make it work. And I want some levers. Yeah, that's what my brother was telling me about that too, where all of the endings are supposed to feel like the real ending, which is wild. Because it's the kind of thing like I tend to. One thing I thought was really interesting, and this is gonna circle back and be relevant, is a old like interview or something with Valve where they were designing Half-Life, and they would put in like bits where the paths like diverged and then came back together later, and they found in playtesting that everyone would just go down one way and then go down the other way to see if they missed anything, and then be disappointed that the other way just took them to the same place. And so they just stopped putting in branching paths like that. I thought that was because I totally get it, right? Because it's like, yeah, I would probably do that as well. Or it's the kind of thing where you have to like, you're playing a game and you have to figure out like which way is the intended way and which way is the way I get bonus stuff, and make sure that you don't go the intended way, because you want to do you have to do it all in order, right? You want to do the bonus stuff first and all this. And it's just kind of like, what if you just designed the game so you could just like play the game and not worry about all this other shit? You know? I probably should have brought with me the moss stones, but we'll live. Boosters. Levers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know how far you're supposed to go between boost rails. I feel like 16 works pretty well. That's probably good. You know, it's like, why not just design the game such that you just go whichever way you damn well want? That's probably a little too far. This railway might be a bit shit. We'll have to see. Yeah, so doing multiple endings like that, where every ending is the best ending or whatever, is crazy. But I do totally get it from like the Valve angle, right? Where it's like, we are just, you know, making all of the stuff that we've just added to the game, at best, half the players are gonna see, right? Like, why add it then? Why not make things that everyone will see, you know? Okay, so we've hooked up our rails to theirs. I'm gonna steal a couple more boosters because I think that we could use them. Also, I forgot I had to fix this bit. Let's just get that. There we go, problem solved. So we'll just bridge this over. And I'm gonna just take a couple boosters from this set and add those to some of the longer bits on my set. Torch there. This is probably fine. We might be okay, actually. Let's see if I have a minecart. We can try it out and see if it feels slow. It might be alright. There's a skeleton over there. put that away. And all this stuff can go down there. Now, did I have a minecart? Because I feel like maybe I didn't have any minecarts. Ah, see, that's how they get you, is... I don't actually have any minecarts. I only have the rails. That's an interesting design decision. Well, nothing to it but to keep moving. More torches, or as I like to call them, morches. How many does this get me? That's pretty good. And then I can put 16. Oh, but either way, I'm glad that you both are enjoying the game. That's awesome. So torches, 2, 3, 4, 5. So true. We are about to hit the creepy forest, so let's avoid that. I want to keep this in the water here. Or over the water, rather. Oop, sorry, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Torch. Torch. And this little snake thing. There we go. 5. 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be the next hour, is counting to 5. Oh, speaking of counting to 5, I saw a incredibly good video game challenge video the other day. I gotta send it to you. Remind me. When I send you the BattleBot stuff, ask me about the challenge video. So I think that some of those big trees over there are borrowed from Canopy Carnage, if you recognize any of them. Guys could probably snipe me from over there, but I also don't care that much, so we're just gonna roll with it. I'm sure that won't come back later to bite me. If it isn't the consequences of my actions, couldn't be me. Never. Yeah, like that tree, I think that big one, I'm pretty sure that big one is from Canopy Carnage. We are going somewhere, by the way. I'm not just making this for no reason. I do make a lot of things for no reason. Such as the entire Impossible Game Challenge's daily channel. But not this one. 5, 1, 2. You're right. There's a little thing over there. Surely that's nothing important. Right there, I bet, you know, that doesn't seem like it's anything. I think we should just ignore it. What do you think? Is that something important, or do we not care? I don't know. I think you might be wrong on this one. I think I might have been wrong about how many blocks to bring. So we each get one. Oh, look at that mysterious glass tunnel. How odd. It's almost as if I knew that was there, and that's what I was what I was bridging over to. Because I've played the map before, and I know where everything is. Oh, we do need to walk back, though, because I didn't bring enough blocks. Rookie mistake on my part there. Whoop, don't fall in the water, I'll die. Thank you. Hang on a second. I was not confident enough to do that with... I did get the cap of my drink off. And I could do the thing where I hit E and W at the same time and it just starts auto-pressing W. But I was not confident enough that I'd aimed perfectly straight to do that. How are we on plants? As for plants, we have no plants. So let's see, I'm going to grab more moss stone. I also am going to... Do I have more log already? I do, but I should go collect more. I'm going to make some more charcoal. I was saying earlier, I'm being really lax about actually collecting the saplings from all these trees, because there's just so many trees it doesn't matter. Let's move this to there. I'm also being really lax about collecting all the tops from the trees, like that one. That's more because it's annoying. I want to come back through with a flint and steel and just burn all the extra leaves down. So they're not just like everywhere. But I don't have any iron yet, so I can't do that. And blazes don't exist yet, so although in theory I could have a blaze shoot them, I can't do that again because they're not real. Give me that. I'll take that. Here's a tree. Take this. And what else? That's probably good. Let's get, oh, I should make some more pickaxes in case I need to tunnel in through the sandstone. There we go. Up, not with the moss stone. There we go. Put these away. And give me these. And there we go. Let's get the rest of the moss stone. Alright. Now we walk back to the other end of the very long bridge. Maybe I should sleep first. I could probably take down like one of those jungle trees and not need to get wood ever again in the whole map. There we go. I'd prefer not to just get sniped off of the bridge. I think that'd be kind of bad. Especially right here. Because very easily I think a skeleton could spawn in the woods on the right there and just kind of shoot me, and then I'd fall in the water and I'd drown. So that'd be kind of bad. So I'm not sure the best way to get at this underwater thing. I'm kind of thinking it might be get above it and then go off to the side. And like connect through the sandstone. Because the thing I'm concerned about is if I connect my railway up to the jungle floor there, then there's going to be dudes in my way all the time. And I don't want that. But it'd be way easier to not do that. Since there's already a perfectly good tunnel there. I think we do. I think we just connect up to the floor and just fortify it real good. There we go. So we're going in here. Oh, I forgot that feature doesn't exist yet, where you can place a block on the grass and it knocks it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's check this out. What have we found? Okay, so here's some notes from Super Hostile. A small flaw of Geyser Caverns was travel time back and forth. In this map, I've provided opportunities to make fast traveling more accessible. I still find a lot of rail items and even occasionally pre-built rail sections of this tunnel. Alright, so basically that's just saying that there's a tunnel and you can use the tunnel. Also a bunch of this stuff. 3 shovels. What a haul. Don't mind if I do. And also, I came out here because I knew there were minecarts out here. Yep, exactly. I knew that we would get minecarts, and I wanted minecarts, so you know, there you go. Works out. So I'm kind of thinking that I connect it to that end, but that's really stupid when there's already a railway down there. So maybe we just make this work. Let's see. I don't really know why I'm doing the things I'm doing in the way that I'm doing them, but you know, I've never known that, so that's fine. Let's get a torch here. And I don't like the weird staircase thing I was making, so let's fix it. And more of this. We hit clay. That's interesting. Probably. Knock this out. I like that we're going into it from the wrong side. I think that's pretty cool. So let's just block this up. I don't want any guys coming through there. We need to do a turnaround. So maybe like this. Oop, that's why I made the extra pickaxe. There we go. Sometimes it gets weird if you take a turn really fast after a hill. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. That's what this insanity is about. And by it gets weird, I mean you take damage when you shouldn't, basically. I think that should do it. So I'm trying to leave a little bit of space around all my corners. I think this would look cooler to be like a bridge. There we go. I like that. So I'm going to come down here and around the roots and through here. Alright, well, we'll see what mysteries await on the other side sooner or later. I do need to get out of here, though. We can go up here. Ooh, while I'm up here, I can fully seal this. There we go. Oh, no, you don't. Get back here. And there we go. Let's just fix the fence. Actually, do I want to leave the fence open? That looks good. Little doorway back here. Alright, so booster rails. Do we have... We do. We have plenty of those. I'll take those. Some torches. Oh, knock this out. There we go. Oh, and lights. Want those. There we go. And then around the roots without crashing. And one here. Okay. Looks pretty good. Let's see about getting these all turned on. Alright, so there's some of them. Why is that working? Go there. And that can go there. I can go there. Just like that. And that can go there, and we turn that on. And I dropped a torch by mistake, so we'll grab that. There we go. Go up and over the roots. This fence is going to bug me. I'm going to fix this. Alright, let's bring some rails. Torches will do. Alright. Let's build this thing. Ooh. And I need to be able to get up to it. Add a slab there. There we go. So these will be like that. Boosters here. And we can do that. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be about 20 left. That'll do. Like 4 left. Like 50 left. I didn't pay attention, so we'll just that many. I also did not think to actually bring a minecart with me to make getting back easier. So, you know, whoops. I have like 8 left, I don't know. I'll do. That's probably good. More of these. I might not have actually brought enough rails either. I'm using the detector rails where I can, mostly because the redstone torches are actually useful for other stuff, and the detector rails not so much. So that's kind of the thought process there. Oh, we have one here. That's 2 in that thing. And that's 1 in that. That's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna do this. And there we go. Okay, we need 2 pumpkins. Two pumpkins and 4 stone. I can do that. Charcoal, very good. More charcoal, very good. Put that in the middle. These can just go in here for the moment. Fences are technically upgoers, those can go in there. Sapling, don't need this in my inventory, and dirt can go away as well. Looks good. Stone. Awesome. There we go. Let me sleep while we're waiting. Oh, and the 2 pumpkins. Don't forget that. There you are. Doop doop. And you need 2 stone to make a button in this version because it's very old. Let's put the charcoal away. Any news on the wheat front? There is not. That makes sense. We're probably far enough away that that's why the wheat's not growing, is because it's not loaded. Doop, doop. And there we go. I should have brought a minecart with me yesterday, but I didn't do that. I also definitely should do something over at this end to maybe just like put glass everywhere to try to make sure guys don't spawn and block the railway. But then if I don't use the railway that much, I don't know if it's worth it. It probably is. And you just sort of throw glass all over the last little bit to keep them out. Was there glass in the chest? I don't remember. Right, here we are. I'll take all this crap. Oh, and just enough for the chest as well. Excellent. Okay, so we'll take that. Let's first take a ride on this railway heading back to the house and see how that does. Oh, there's a chest there. This is pretty good. Let's put the chest there. Nope. Yeah, okay, this works great. So we can put the chest there. That's facing the wrong way, but that's fine. And I was gonna put the minecarts in that, since this is where we're gonna need them on the rail station thing. Let's put some of this other stuff away. We've got more upgoers, more rails, those away. Boats that I don't want, but I'll take them. These 11 moss stones not doing a whole lot for me. Fences can go in here. We'll put wheat there. Alright, let's try the other side of the railway now. How's this? Is there boosters regularly enough? Also, this weird zigzag. It does not need to do this, but such is life. Yeah, that looks good. So right here, guys can spawn like on ledges back there and like snipe me from here. So I might make a little wall, but I might also not bother doing that. Because I don't realistically know how often we're going to go back to intersection 1. Alright, well here we are. I was mining sandstone from here, so there's a giant hole, but there we go. And up and under the roots. And we've made it back. Oh, so that's good because I completely ignored both of those areas, and we might need to go there. There's also a chest down there, and there's a shitload of coal all around the outside. Now, it would take forever for me to actually get down to where that coal is, so I'm not convinced that that's worth going for. But, you know, maybe. Let's head back for the moment. I'm 90% that that chest just has boats in it. Which I don't really want anyway, so. Oh, give me that back. I'm going to head back that a ways again, but let me grab a couple things first. First, surely I have some bones, and I can use the bones to make bread. There we go. And also to speed up seed production. Or get more seeds, rather. Is this one in the corner growing? I think it is. It should be good. Give me that. Doop, doop. There we go. That'll help kickstart production a little. And I got 2 breads, so. I guess wheat should go in the food chest, even though it's not food yet, right? That makes sense? Why do I have all these shovels? Alright, let's see what further adventures await us. Also, I wonder if I can get to that chest with my 28 ladders, or if I need more. I could reclaim them afterwards. I bet it's nothing. I bet there's like a stick in it, and that's it. Let's see, so once we get... Oh, it could be a pork chop torch. You're right, we have to do it. So it looks like we want to be about here. Yeah, 28 should be plenty. Oh, come here. Oh, hello, water. There. All right, there's that. What you got? Oh, okay, it's a bunch of minecart stuff. That's actually convenient. I'll leave that there and come get it later. Why am I mining both ladders? What's going on? Knock that out. Knock this one out. And then these. And then we can go up and over the roots. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, now what adventure awaits? Let's get some lights down. This is a little dark. And let's go ahead and stop the ride here, because there's a funny haha trap, as you can see. Oh no! So let's just fix that. Okay, here we are in intersection 2. We have Pain Water, we have Castle Invidia, and we have Caves of Confusion. Let's take a look at Pain Water, because this one is not going to be impossible, but it's going to be a gigantic pain in the ass to do without jumping. So, if you look over there, there's a lot of lava and weird thing. So, you can kind of see in there, the whole gimmick of this area is that there's all this water and lava sort of smooshed together. And you have to kind of swim a perfect line through all of it. Like you can kind of see there. You have to swim a perfect line through all the water and lava to not die to death. Now, as you might be aware, I can't swim because I can't jump. And if you place a bunch of blocks or stuff in there, then it will update the water and lava such that like the whole waveform will collapse on itself. I think. So now this is not an impossible area to beat, because what I can do is pour water all over everything and then turn into obsidian and then mine through. It'll just take forever. It's completely doable. There's a bit of developer commentary in here. Let's check this out. Whoop. See, right here. There's an alternative way to get what you need. Exactly, yeah, it'll be a marathon. At some point, there's a sign referencing... Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. The dam stage. Apparently this is a reference to that. I've not played that game, but if this isn't it, then I also don't want to play it, so... I want to hop in and show you what it's like, but I genuinely won't be able to get back out, so we're not doing that. But we can go around the side. So like I said, there's all water and lava, like making a weird maze to swim through, and I can't do any of that. We are going to not play this area. Just trust me. If you ever play this yourself, like, you know, this one's like a pain in the ass. I usually make a little house right here at intersection 2 because it's a pretty handy place to be. Let's light these paths up a little bit. The Caves of Confusion, as you can tell by the name. Oh, no, not the GPU company. Good, I'm glad we specified that. This one's also a pain in the ass. Yeah, so it's just a bunch of caves full of spider webs. Good stuff. Let's head back. Which of the new areas do you think we should try first? Yeah, that was actually the correct answer. Caves of Confusion is the one to do first. Well played. So we get that to look forward to next time, because I think I'm probably going to wrap it up here pretty soon for today. In some ways, I feel like we got a lot done. In some ways, we didn't really get that much done. But, you know, the fact that I'm coming in off the side there, maybe if I just throw down some torches around the general area, that'll be good enough, because I'm not going to come through here very often. So, maybe making a whole, like, mega structure is going to be a little overkill. You might also have noticed that we're at intersection 2. I have not collected a single wool yet. This map especially, I feel like it, especially knowing the way to, you know, knowing where things are, it makes a lot more sense to me to, you know, progress to the point that I can make, like, tools and stuff, and, like, iron tools, all this, before even, like, bothering with the wool dungeons. Because most of the time, just getting a wool doesn't really get you anything. We don't even know where the Victory Monument is yet, right? So even if I had the wools, I couldn't place them. So, oh. That's my humble opinion, is to just kind of sit on it, and then we'll once we have a bunch of, like, gear and stuff, then we'll sweep through and kind of knock them all out, like, one after another. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Right? Like sometimes in these, as we've seen, the getting the wool is like a byproduct of, oh, there's lava there, like making progress anyway, right? But this one I feel like is really not like that, and you have to kind of go out of your way to get wools when you could just not, you know, and you could just wait. Look at that. There we go. Doop, doop, doop. So those go in there. Dirt goes in there. Sandstone goes in there. I want to sleep, but I also want to grab the rest of the stuff in that minecart chest before I forget it was there. Ooh, give me these. So let's just go do that, and then that'll probably be it. One more quick looting run. Because, like, I think I'm already, like, you know, with the stone tools, and I have enough leather, I could be making leather armor, I just don't bother. I'm pretty much, I think, as well kitted as I can be for Caves of Confusion. There's a torch there. That's it, because I have not... You know I haven't been to this island because I can't jump, so I couldn't get onto it anyway. That's interesting. Yeah, so I wanted to swing back around here and get that. And I'd like to throw down some torches in this general area real fast. There's like one there. One there, one there. Some down here on the cliffs. To try to, just try to keep the spawns down. That's probably good enough. I usually build some kind of crazy mega structure. Like, you remember in Sunburn Islands, the like crazy like tunnel ramp thing I made for the minecart track that went around the whole island? But I don't think we're going to use this one enough for that to be worth it. Give me these. There we go. Oh, that means I can take these back also. And... oh, there's the drowning theme again. Doop. There, so now guys won't jump scare me in the tunnel. Doop. I think that the giant sandstone cliffs are pretty interesting. Like it definitely looks like they're made by like making a big wall and then sort of scooping out like circular bits, like with an ice cream scoop or something. I think those are pretty cool. I like them a lot more than if it was just like flat walls, you know, like bedrock or whatever. That'd be pretty boring. That tree is like fucked up and evil. Like the one back there, that's like half of it's not loading. Oh, also the world here is not loading. Oop. So minecart's going there. Any more wheats? Doesn't look like it. There's food, so that can go in there. One more chest for right here. There's a dirt. I got the dirt. Ooh, I just noticed I'm missing some ceiling. Let's fix that. There we go. And then minecart's going here. Alright, so like I said, I think that's going to do it for today. Some ways I feel like we got a lot done with making the farm, making the railway, but also we got 0 done in terms of wool progression. But as discussed, that's sort of on purpose, so... I do like the water feature in the middle of this room, that's pretty cool. Alright, thanks for coming by. Have a good one. Have an Impossible Game Challenges Day daily. True, right? Like, especially in maps like this one that are like very long and really like a grind through, you know? Like you really need to set up that infrastructure, you know? And another